Hey everyone, Vinayak here. Today we are checking out the Logitech Combo Touch for the new iPad Pro 13-inch with the M4 chip. And if you're wondering if whether it turns your iPad into a true laptop replacement, watch on to find out more. Here's the Logitech Combo Touch, a keyboard case for the iPad which is supposed to provide a laptop-like experience. This one is for the 13-inch M4 model. There's an 11-inch model available too. I have picked up the graphite version, form fit, smart connector, iPad shortcuts, etc. Lot of features here. Let's open up the box using this small blue ribbon here. Slides out like so. And here's the keyboard. We have a protective fabric on top. These are the smart connectors that would connect to the iPad magnetically. The body is silicone, used to be fabric in earlier models. Decent sized trackpad. We have Logi written on the back, and this is the bottom. This part generally would sit on the table, so it's made of low carbon aluminium, basically metal. And here's the case. This is the camera cutout. We have cutouts on the sides for the speaker grill and the microphone. This one's hard plastic. The other side has cutouts for the speaker grill and also for the USB-C port. We have pins on the bottom which would connect to the keyboard. The pins are actually connected to the pins on the iPad with these ones here. The iPad by itself does not have pins on the bottom, only the ones on the back. We have instructions on how to install the case onto the iPad. First, let's get my iPad out of the folio case. Match in the buttons on the left side and push the iPad in. There, the case is installed. It does take some pressure to install. This case by itself can protect the iPad and it's form-fitting. It does add a bit of weight to the iPad, but it gives us peace of mind from scuffs and scratches which can occur mainly in the corners. All the speakers and ports are easily accessible. Even the buttons work properly. This section here is for the Apple Pencil Pro. It can still be charged with the case installed, which is great. The indent does prevent too much movement, but it can still come off. I would have liked some way to keep the pencil safe too. It can easily pop off and can be damaged in a bag. I just picked up a case like this one to keep my Apple Pencil safe, as it is quite expensive. Now for the magic. Get the keyboard close to the case bottom and it snaps magnetically. I love magnets. We get a notification to install Logitech's app, which is Logitech Control. This is more to keep the keyboard firmware updated. Nothing else, I guess. I like the case, it protects my iPad and provides a simple method to dock with the keyboard. The built-in kickstand gives you infinite viewing angles, perfect for typing, sketching or streaming. And yes, it adds a bit of bulk, but compared to the Apple Magic Keyboard, it's still lighter and far more versatile. Typing test? Yep, it's quite responsive. Logitech does have a name in the peripheral space, especially keyboards and mice. Closes up like so. It does get confusing on where to open the keyboard from. As it is quite thin, we generally expect the thick side to be the keyboard on the laptops. The keyboard is backlit, a huge plus for night owls, and typing on it feels incredibly natural. The scissor switches have solid travel and the trackpad supports full multi-touch gestures just like on a MacBook. There are some function keys on the top row. We have the home key, screen brightness, keyboard backlight brightness. It's supposed to be 16 levels. Wow, that's a lot. It can also adjust automatically as per the ambient conditions as per your iPad sensors. But if you want to increase or decrease it, use the buttons here. Dictation key. Now we can type by just speaking. And next is a screenshot button. One tap screenshot, easy as that. There are a few media keys to control playback and volume controls are available here too. And last but not least, we have a do not disturb key. The keys are clicky, not too noisy. Typing on it has no lag, no weird skips. It connects via the smart connector, meaning no Bluetooth pairing or charging. It just snaps on and you're ready to go. Detach the keyboard when you don't need it. The Combo Touch uses the smart connector pins on the iPad, so it does draw power from there. So your iPad is slowly drained to support the external keyboard. The kickstand allows for placing the iPad at any angle. This is standard laptop mode, easy to type and use. Remove the keyboard and we have the iPad itself available for maybe streaming content. It's got a solid kickstand which can be angled to almost any angle. Place it like this and it's good for sketching. Not sure how long it will last with pressure from the top. We have a decent sized trackpad over here as compared to other MacBooks. The trackpad is quite responsive with support for multi-touch gestures. Logitech designed this specifically for the M4 iPad Pro 13-inch, so the fit is perfect. The cutouts are precise and the materials feel durable enough to handle daily carry in a bag. I did find that the volume up key doesn't seem to align well and it looks more recessed on the case. The volume down button and the power button has no such problem. The screen also sleeps when the case is closed and turns on when the case is opened. As with most iPad cases, I like this feature where you can fold the keyboard all the way to the back and it stays in place magnetized, keeping it out of the way. When this way, the keyboard disables, preventing accidental activation. Cool. You can also turn the keyboard around and it would still attach, protecting the keys. The metal base now protects the case, so pretty cool if you don't want to place the keyboard somewhere and maybe lose it. I did have problems finding which side to open the keyboard from. You will get used to it as you keep using it, but it's something that does irritate me at times. The Logitech Combo Touch is not very easy to use on your lap. It can still be done, but compared to the type case, which is like Apple's Magic Keyboard, it can prop itself up using its cantilever design, making it easy to use on the lap. Comparatively, the Logitech Combo Touch, it might fall off because it is top heavy. So is the Logitech Combo Touch worth it? For around 25k, you do get a full laptop-like experience with the flexibility of a tablet. It's cheaper and more versatile than Apple's Magic Keyboard because of the separate case and with real-world functionality that just makes sense. The ease and the instant connectivity that the Logitech Combo Touch makes me return to it again and again. And there not being a battery lowers the weight significantly, making it easy to carry around while traveling and also for meetings just about anywhere where I don't want to lug around my gaming laptop. And with iOS 26 around the corner and the new desktop multitasking features, this might just make the iPad a good choice as compared to a traditional laptop. It is a big purchase, but compared to Apple's Magic Keyboard, it's more affordable. If you really want a portable keyboard trackpad combination, the Combo Touch is fine. It's a great, close to being the best, but not the best contender. We have a protective case, and if you don't need the keyboard temporarily, attaching it and detaching the keyboard is easy and it doesn't add too much weight. So it's still a recommendation from me. There are other models available, so make sure you pick the right one for your iPad. This one is for the iPad Pro 13 M4 version. So you can drop in your questions in the comments below and let me know, are you going Logitech or are you going to be staying loyal to Apple and buying the Magic Keyboard instead? And also don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified when new videos are added. Thank you for watching and see you all next time.